Hey, welcome back to another edition of your Iron Eagle at home workouts. Hey, took a break, came on to this really neat place today. I don't know if any of you guys remember it fondly. See all this good stuff you're missing out on. Ooh, and the bright sky. All right, let's get into this thing. Iron Eagle CrossFit at home workouts. This video is for both versions of Saturday's workout. Saturday is called Wedding March. Wedding March is, let me get it lined up here, 4-time 50 burpees, a 1-mile run, 75 alternating dumbbell snatches, and 100-meter walking lunges. All right, so that's the workout. Let's get into the warm-up. The warm-up. You guys, you can treat this as a regular whiteboard session. This is in case, just like you were at the gym. So with this warm-up, all right, you're going to start off with our box shoulder stretches. And remember those? Just like the child's pose, but a child pose up in a box. If you don't have a box, couch, chair, something like that, go ahead, do them on the floor just like a regular child's pose. Get at least 1 minute of that. Keep your head next to your arms. Don't be coming back or having your head tipped down or anything like that. Keep it nice. It's called a neutral spine. Keep your head in alignment with your spine. Okay, keep that nice alignment. Following that, you're going to be doing 3 rounds of what hopefully you've been doing this entire time. 8 to 12 reps of each movement. Samson stretch. PVC overhead squats. Anything will work on that. Broomstick, mop, whatever. Something lightweight, put it up over your head. You're better if you can have your hands out in that wider position, give you better range of motion, really focus on the technique of that movement. All these things, you should be focusing on the technique of the movement. So when you come back to the gym, hopefully pretty soon here, I'm not going to have to say anything about this because you guys are going to be spot on. After PVC overhead squats, you got Supermans. They're working our back, our lower back. Squeeze those hard, squeeze them tight. Hold it for about half a second to a second. Release. Pop back up for your next one. And then sit-ups. That's for the front side. Push-ups. And then pull-ups. You don't have a pull-up bar, you're going to do an odd object row. Some type of a pulling motion. Doesn't matter what it is. A bent over barbell row, a bent over dumbbell row, bent over odd object. Heck, if you have a tire and a rope, pull the rope towards you. That's a pulling action. That's what we're trying to get at here. Is that pulling action. All right. So work through that. 3 sets, 8 to 12 reps each. Very minimal overlapping on this today, so take your time. This should take you about 15 minutes, okay? Also posted are the Bergner warm-ups, the Bergner skill transfer sets. Those are a great warm-up today too, or do them post-exercise. It's okay. You can do them when you're finished. I usually find out we have better luck doing them if we do them first. All right, let's talk about this Wedding March. Lots of weddings happening in the spring normally. I've seen some online through some various means. Saw somebody in Maine. They got married outside of their bank or credit union. They stood outside the entrance in the drive-through lot. The chaplain was inside the bank itself. And then when they signed the documents, had whatever they had to do, they passed it through like the drive-through window thing. That was pretty cool. Hey, anybody planning on getting married, keep that in mind. All right, so here we go. 4-time. You only have to go through this once. If you're bored today, it's supposed to be a beautiful day. Do it twice. Do it 3 times. It's all good, right? You can actually even do this one at the track if you wanted to go up the track and do it. You just have to bring something for your weight for that dumbbell snatch or an odd object to do an odd object ground to overhead. We'll get to that in a second. Okay, 1 time through. 50 burpees. Plain old burpees. Chest to deck, so when you touch the ground, your chest and your thighs should touch the ground. You do not have to be perfect pull-ups, but your chest and thighs should be hitting the ground, and then you jump back up. And when you jump back up, jump up overhead, have your body nice and straight, not leaning over. All right, 50 of those bad boys. 1 mile run, self-explanatory. If you've got that mile run in you, go for it, hit it hard. If you're not in shape for a mile run, do a 400. Do an 800, which is a half mile. Do a half-mile run. It's okay. This should take in the vicinity of 8 to 10 minutes, so plan that. Just go run for 8 to 10 minutes. All right, 75 alternating dumbbell snatches. We're alternating right arm, left arm on these things. Both heads of the dumbbell touch the ground every time you go down, and you switch hands every time. All right, if all you have at home is a light dumbbell, do 100 dumbbell snatches. If it's super light, don't stick to the 75. That you're not getting what the workout is intended to give you with that. If it's light, do 100. If all you have is a heavy dumbbell, do 50. It's okay, right? So if it's light, 100. If it's heavy, 50. If it's just right, do all 75. All right. If you don't have a dumbbell, you don't have anything that's going to work for that dumbbell snatch, that's okay. Grab your odd object and do ground to overhead. That means that odd object is going to go all the way down to the ground. You can grab it with two hands, and you're lift it up and drive it up over your head into that complete overhead position, just like a dumbbell would be, all right? Except you're using two hands instead of one. Same numbers, all right? 75. If it's super light, you can do 100. If it's super heavy, just do 50, all right? Make it work. Call it good. Lastly, walking lunge. 100 meters of a walking lunge. Not 100 feet, but 100 meters. 100 meters is approximately 300 feet. So figure that out. In that walking lunge, if you have the mobility to do it, I would like to see your back knee, your trailing leg knee touch the ground on every rep. All right? That's all there is to it. 50, 75, 100. All right. Have fun, hit it hard. It's supposed to be a beautiful day. Get out there early so you can enjoy the rest of the day. Get out there late so you can enjoy the workout during a beautiful day. Take pictures, take videos, hashtag Iron Eagle CrossFit, hashtag your squad name, hashtag don't weekend. We'll see you tomorrow.